Run when the rhythm's right. Go into the night. Go until you're out of sight and you're out of my mind. Run when the rhythm's right. Go into the night. Shook me to the ground now, and somehow I feel like you don't know me. Shook me to the ground now, I don't even know how. Brought me to a life that you never showed me. Coming from a locked up ghost of yourself, but you're coming from the light. There's more to you than you ever thought there was. Yeah, you're coming from the light.
All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome. My name is Resorty, and to you, one and all, I say hello, friends. Welcome. How's it going? Happy Saturday morning here. Happy Friday evening there. Friends, most likely, wherever you are, it is now the month of December. December is upon us. It's getting cold out there for me. I know it's already been very cold out there for many of you, but thank you for stopping by for a lovely, warm moment of friendship, community, and all that jazz on this, a Saturday morning my time. So thank you for being here, Gruff. Hello to you, Axix. Hi, Jack. Jack, thank you for the very kind email. I'll get back to you on that one tonight, tomorrow. I'm not sure when, but thank you, Jack, for your generosity. I appreciate your thoughts indeed. Hello to you, Slivers. You threw your back out by petting your cat? Slivers, I'm so sorry to hear that. That's a very, very sad story. Like, what a nice thing, petting cats. What an awful thing, throwing out one's back. So I hope it's loosening up now. I hope you're able to move a little bit more freely. I remember a time when I was in my late teens, my dad threw out his back, I think moving fairly innocuously, and now I live in constant fear that one of these days, but that's brutal, my friend, absolutely brutal. So, hopefully you get back to feeling fit as a fiddle, right as rain again very soon. I wonder where those phrases come from. Like, those phrases I just used. Fit as a fiddle, right as rain. Like, they're idiomatic, obviously, and they're alliterative, right? But why? There must be some interesting origin story on those that I don't feel like looking up right now, but maybe you can do so if you want to. Who knows? Words are fun. Hello, Contraption! Game Merchants, good to see you today, my friend. Brick Ed, welcome back. Here for Last Train Home, absolutely. This game, great fun so far. I've really enjoyed it, and I suspect that I'll enjoy it today also. Definitely a game in which you get to play as a train. Why would anyone not want to play as a train? It's amazing. So far, we've yet to use the train as a weapon. I'm wondering if the later in the game we go, the more we can. I know the train has weapons on it, but I'm wondering if we can rush barricades and so on. We will see. Marks, hello, friend. How you doing, Silence? How's it going, Thorn? Hello to you, Hyper and Tiger and Gary and Cat and everybody. Thanks for being with us. You'll notice today I'm wearing a red shirt, though it's not the Wrexham shirt. This because there is no Will Wrexham match tonight. This weekend they're playing in a tournament that has its matches on Sunday night in this case. So the match is at 0:45 Monday morning. Monday is not a normal class day. It's the last day of class, and so it's the, just sum up and wrap up. Normally I would not stay up late for football on a school night, but in this case, it's not real school, so I may end up doing so. Or I might, for the first time in a very, very long time, try to watch it after the happening and avoid the score between now and then, I suppose. Other than that, yesterday was exam day. Yesterday the students took their exams and I looked meaningfully around the room while reading my book. As I mentioned on Discord, the exam period was 1 hour and 20 minutes, and one student finished in 20 minutes. So I have some concerns. About how that student did. I've yet to look at his paper. All the other students took at least 40 minutes. And we had a discussion on Discord about how fast people often finish their exams when they were younger. People who are very good at reading can run through very, very quickly, can figure things out all at once. But yeah, that's very, very fast. In part because, as I mentioned there, I took the exam myself, and it took me about 25 minutes to write the essays I wanted to see. So, I don't know. Best of luck to him. I wish him nothing but success, but definitely not one of those moments where I was happy to see someone pop up being completed. Definitely just a strange little moment that. Other than that, no real stories. Last night, of course, was Nams's and my date night. Nams had to work kind of late, though, so it was pizza night instead. Just a margarita pizza from a local place. It was pretty darn good, and yeah, it was a nice time. So we did the crossword. We watched a movie, I believe. Maybe a movie. Yeah, we watched the first part of a documentary that some of you recommended months back. It's like the Mind of a Cat, I think it's called. Netflix documentary about cat research and research into our favorite feline friends. A whole bunch of animal psychologists and researchers who are trying to understand the kind of abilities and habits that cats have, and how, as they argue, cats have not been studied quite correctly. Where dogs have gotten a tremendous amount of attention in research, and dogs are easier to test. Cats have many habits and ways of engaging in the world we didn't notice before. For example, cats know their own names, or at least they respond in a way to their own names they don't to other things. Beyond that, cats have preferences for their people they spend time with, as opposed to not care about anybody. The standard cats myths about absolute asociality and so on. There you go. Blocklander, welcome back, my friend. Paul Harvey, hello, friend. Thank you for being here, Paul Harvey. Thank you for the resubscription. Hope you're having a good day, and it's always nice seeing your name pop up there. Super, super, super kind. Nams and I always love watching documentaries. I don't know why we forget this. We find ourselves watching, whatever random television show comes to mind during dinner, and then we say, what do we really want to watch? And inevitably, it's let's go find ourselves a new documentary or two. And often we'll go look through the documentaries subreddits. This is me scrolling my little mouse that's looking through subreddits, scrolling, good. Scrolling through this documentary subreddit and discovering, do documentaries on this and that. And I gotta say, I just get so enamored over any kind of documentary. If it shows me something I do not know, I am pleased. Even if it's something quite banal, like here is a day in the life of this guy who runs a bodega. It's like amazing. Look at that. It's absolutely amazing. Hello to you, Flasipa. The title of the stream is Checking This One Out. Is it a joke mistype, a mistype, or something to do a check? So the game they're playing today, Last Train Home, is about a team who is lost behind Russian lines, and the team is made of people who are from Czechoslovakia. There you go. So it is a joke, but it's also an appropriate joke. There you go, my friend. Hope you're doing well today. Darby, you liked the documentary on the Amityville Horror House. So as you might be aware, some of us don't do super well with horror, and I don't know if I would enjoy watching a documentary about horror. As long as it's not horrifying, probably it'd be good. How about the movie The American Buffalo? I don't know The American Buffalo. Who made that one? I feel like I've heard of The American Buffalo documentary, but it's not coming to mind right now. Was it a Ken Burns? Oh, I doubt it is. But I do enjoy Ken Burns. As Contraption joked earlier today, I love watching the narrator's voice going while the camera pans to someone's sister. Absolutely perfect. Buffalo was indeed Ken Burns. Okay, cool. Yeah, I tend to like his stuff. It's pretty, straight down the line. It's the kind of thing that makes everybody smile, so might be worth checking that one out too. Yeah, I've actually never watched any of the Ken Burns documentaries all the way through. I've watched a little bit of this and that, but there's ones like, baseball. I've seen, I think, one episode of baseball, and there's an amount of what's it called? Jazz. The jazz one I wanted to watch. The Civil War. Oh, it's so many good things. Gotta do a lot of that for sure. Flasipa, you're from the Czech Republic. Well, hello. I think you might be our first viewer from the Czech Republic. I'm not sure on that, but welcome. Yes, this game is about people who have come from the former version of that area, Czechoslovakia, back during the Russian Revolution, that period of history. So, way back in history. All right, so what else do I got for you today? Hello, Steve. Good seeing you. I think that's about it. Yesterday, as the students turned in their exams, they gave me a lot of handshakes and thank you for the what's it called? For the term. People saying thank you for the semester. To everyone who told me thank you, I said there's still one more day of class on Monday. Please come. I don't think they will. That's fine, though. Yeah, having a day of class after the last exam might be a bad idea. The problem is we have this very strange last day of class that's Monday. And after that, the week's over. It's just Monday by itself. So, I don't know. Hello, Block. My fashion choice, what caught your eye? You like the ties. Yeah, no ties on weekends, but... Hello, Noms.
You forgot your phone.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for bringing my phone.
You're welcome.
Are you here to chit-chat for a while, or...?
I can.
If you want to.
I can.
Okay, very good. In that case, I'm going to move our directory over to the Just Chatting directory. We'll come back to Last Train Home in just a little bit. So, Just Chatting. Good. Look, friends, we're chatting. Look, friends, we're not playing video games. You can't tell me I'm doing things wrong now.
I forgot that we had these stickers.
You do have stickers here, yep.
Do you remember the story that goes with these stickers?
I do remember the story that goes with the stickers. Nam, do you cleaning up my desk?
No, I want to find stickers. I thought
those are all the stickers.
There are only 2?
I don't know.
Oh, I thought the little buddy gave me 3 of them.
They're probably on the floor, possibly.
Oh.
Oh gosh. Noms, you're here to talk to people, not looking on the floor.
Oh, this is cute.
Oh, Noms.
You have a fan.
Oh, Noms. I don't know what to do with my hands. Sliver's asking, because it's cold outside, oh good God, it scared me. Thank you. That's a fan that was given in the summer heat.
I'm fanning you.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Would you like to be fanned now?
No.
Why not?
It's cold.
It is cold.
But this is really cute. This is what I hope to do in my leisure time.
Would you like me to show it to them?
Sure, but you can cover up the game name because it would look like a sponsorship.
Oh, it's fine. And so we got this Tokyo Game Show. It's called Umami Grove, and it's, I think, potatoes, possibly mushrooms. Mushrooms that are, like, inside of a bowl of soup having a nice spa day.
Yeah. That sounds nice.
Yeah.
I've been looking up all sorts of information about having a nice spa day in the mountains. So.
Yeah, Nums and I are probably going on a small vacation over the winter break here, probably in a few weeks, maybe in a month. And Nums is doing a bunch of research into where we should stay and what we should do and all that jazz. Pretty excited for it. Yes.
Yeah.
So what's up?
Nothing. I was just coming to give you your phone.
Thank you. Hey, Darby, I can visit your house. You have room? Thank you. I look forward to taking you up on that one someday. Someday we're going to do a big tour of all resorty viewer homes. Everyone will line up one after another, and we'll never live at home ever again. Just go from place to place, avoiding the law.
Are we committing crimes?
Too late, we already have.
Oh, no.
You know that envelope I told you not to worry about? Definitely credit card fraud.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, boy. Can I have this?
Yes, of course. The things that are on the
Yeah.
floor, which are advertisements we got from Tokyo Game Show, I was planning on throwing them out after you had a chance to look through them.
But this will make such a nice bookmark.
That's great. Enjoy. So how was your week, Noms?
Oh, we don't want to talk about that.
Okay. How's the weekend ahead, Noms?
I have a Zoom call with one of my friends in about an hour.
Yeah. Over the past few weeks, you've been speaking to friends back in the U.S., once a week or so now.
Have I?
Well, there's the S guy, there's the C lady, and there's this one today. Japanese S guy.
Oh, yeah, Japanese S guy.
Japanese S guy.
I think of that as kind of work, though.
How rough is that? One of your friends says, hey, let's catch up. And you're like, all right, this feels like work to me.
No, I'm recruiting him for us.
So though we're friends, it's possible he will come teach here. And so Nam's engaged in a little bit of a behind-the-scene campaign right now to make that happen.
It's not behind the scenes at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take that, Resorty.
So 2 people at work were talking about S-Guy without me there. And so my assistant, she asked the head of the Japanese program, hey, have you met this S-Guy? And the Japanese program woman was like, yeah, I haven't. And they were like, what are they like? And the head of the Japanese program said, he's like the sunshine. Because he's just that like enthusiastic, I think.
Yeah, he has a sort of sharp, darker edge underneath, I think.
Oh, he probably does.
Yeah, I mean,
but like in teaching presentation.
Yeah, in teaching presentation and when meeting strangers, he is just unbelievably kind and open and friendly and really good for teaching because of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, when we sit and talk with him just one-on-one, he's a little bit, I don't know, catty might be the word.
Oh yeah, maybe.
A little bit. But yeah, I love when
Aren't we all? Aren't we all?
Yeah. So, Noms, it's the winter, or is soon the winter break for you. And usually over the winter break, you make a move, and you say, instead of my hobby being going out and about, instead my hobby is playing video games. Will you be playing video games this off-season? And what games are you looking forward to?
I do not know. I may purchase that one about, like, moving. I hear it is good. Unpacking, I think
it's one where you like move boxes around?
Or moving out, something?
You move boxes into different places? You mean Tetris. You move boxes around.
Well, I was going to say I may also get myself Tetris.
Okay.
But I also want to get some knitting projects done. Or started.
Okay, so you want to do the moving game, which you called what again?
I forget if it's called Unpacking, maybe?
I think Unpacking is right. So Unpacking...
Because there's two moving games. One is very famous and good. The other one is not so much. I want to play the one that's famous and good.
Wait, where's your usual hipster self? It's like, if it's famous, it's terrible.
But I think it's an indie game.
Okay, cool.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, Unpacking is famous and good.
Well, there you go.
See?
So, Unpacking it is. And then you also do want to play Tetris.
Yeah.
Is there any particular reason you want to play Tetris right now?
I'm very good at it.
You can't say that. See, if you say that, I'm going to say, like, okay, well, we're going to have a Tetris stream in a few weeks, and you got to impress everybody.
Tetris stream is so boring.
Until it goes really fast.
Well, it never goes very fast.
Nam says she's very good at Tetris, and it never goes very fast. It goes very, very fast, Dobbs. It goes very fast. The higher level you get, the faster it goes.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
I was making a joke that, like, it never gets that far because I'm very good. Like, the closer to the top it gets, the faster the music gets.
No, not the music. The actual dropping of blocks gets faster, faster.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think it gets, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I thought you meant like you were so good at the game, perhaps, that it didn't seem faster to you.
Yeah.
That's fine too. Anyway,
that's fine too.
Tetris 99 is the one that came out fairly recently, right? The one where you're playing against many other people simultaneously.
Yeah. I got it because it's free, but I think you need a subscription to like Nintendo something
yeah, to
be able to play it.
You got tricked by the Switch.
I did.
Yeah, the Switch has a multiple, free now, get this game. This game's free, but then to actually play the game, because they're default multiplayer, you have to then get a Switch Nation, what's it called? Nintendo Best Friends, whatever they call the multiplayer thing. You have to get that account then to play it. So,
and I'm a little bit worried that I might get addicted to it. Like I don't think I really get addicted to things except Tetris. Yeah. I play Tetris enough that like I start seeing the blocks everywhere and in my sleep. And then that's not good.
So when you see the things on my desk that have fallen over, including the pictures of you, do you start thinking about Tetrising and how they all...
If I've been playing Tetris a lot, yeah.
That's amazing. Amazing. Yeah, that's good. It's good. And then the other game you mentioned was... Oh, the third thing you said was you also would like to do
some
knitting.
Yeah.
Knitting. So is there anything in particular you're wanting to knit this summer, or this winter rather? And
I believe I owe an owl to our friends.
You owe an owl.
They don't know this.
See, this is the thing. Noms builds obligations for herself. You think, I should make a baby blanket for this guy. A toy for this one. Oh, this person needs a scarf, etc. And then, even though they don't know you might want to make them, they get in the back of your head. They just stay there. Mm-hmm. And you feel bad about it until you get made.
That owl has been there for like 9 months. Just sitting in the back of my head going, ooh, ooh.
That's adorable.
Yeah, it's an adorable little owl.
Speaking of owls, you do in fact have owl hand puppets. I think we may have showed them on stream once before.
That's another obligation.
Noms' life is one long series of obligations. Oh no, this is horrible, Noms.
I need to learn how to use CapCut, Cut Cap. It's an app for making videos for the social medias.
I mean, I could probably help you make videos using the machine before us.
Yeah, I don't want it to be, like, involved. I want to be able to make quick little videos for the beginning of the semester.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So can't you just, like, hold up your little phone to yourself and, like, yo, yo, yo? Here, I'd like you to practice. You know how I do yo, 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 right?
Yo,
Here,
yo, yo,
do it.
yo, yo, yo.
You have to do hands.
Yo, yo, yo.
This is
Ya
girl?
Ya girl.
Noms.
Noms.
You gotta work on it. Try it again.
No. No, but that's what I was gonna use the owl hand puppets for that.
That's adorable.
Remember?
I'm aware.
And then I thought about knitting clothes for them.
This is excessive. You should hire some people to do this.
I should.
You came in with such joy, such glee, and then it just sapped from you.
Yeah. All the jobs. All the jobs.
James Acaster, the comedian I like so
Yeah.
much, has this routine that you surely know, in which he talks about the joy of sleeping is when he gets in bed, he can finally say that all the jobs of the day are done. So it's jobs, 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 no more jobs. You go to sleep, you wake up, back to the jobs. That's kind of how it feels like you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's rough. It's rough.
Yeah, that is literally my life.
I'm very sorry.
Oh.
What's some other topic we should talk about? Your friend's coming to visit. I think actually you've not talked about that since I announced it. So that your friend's coming to visit is a very exciting thing.
Mm-hmm. We haven't set the date yet. I need to get back to her and tell her the dates.
So it's probably going to happen when then?
Next summer.
Next summer. That's not too far away.
Yeah, because in Japan you have to book everything like 6 months ahead of time. So
Yeah.
I gotta get to booking things for us.
Yeah, the sort of tourist backlog, or what's the word for it?
Over tourism.
Yeah, over tourism has happened because there's a backlog for the past 3 years of people who wanted to get to Japan but couldn't because of the COVID border shutdown.
Also the weak yen.
That's a very good point. That's a very good point. Yeah,
I feel like this also tipped her where she's like, oh, ticket price is so good right now.
Yeah, the yen is not in good shape globally, and so people can spend their dollar dues here and be in just great shape. So yeah. But do you want to talk about what you're doing with your friend?
Well, I want to take a couple day trips. Like, I think that this is her, this is her first time in Japan.
Sure.
So I want to make sure that she feels that it's worth it.
See, this is something where we differ. See, you said this morning that you want to make sure she goes on a bunch of things to make sure it's worth her while to have come all the way over here.
Yeah.
And my sense is she's not coming here to be a tourist. She's coming here to see you.
I think it's a combination, right? I think it's also because it's not cheap, right? It's not a cheap
Well, she's an
ticket,
American, so yes, it is.
but it's still not as cheap as going to like New York City.
Sure enough.
So yeah, I want to make it worth like her time and her expense. Yeah, and to me, like I also think of it from the host perspective as like this is her first time in Japan, and also probably her first time in, well, not in a while. She went to Montreal recently, but like going to like a big city, right? Because she lives in like a medium-sized city. So yeah, I want to combine all of those things. So we'll probably do some Japan things because I asked her like, do you want to do like Disney, that kind of thing, or do you want to do like old Japan kind of thing? And she said that she definitely wants to like go. This is what she said. She said she has a vision of she and me dressed up in ancient clothes, which says, this is why I talked to you today about Edo Monogatari.
Hi.
I think I'm going to have to take her to Edo Monogatari, where you can, it's a whole theme park that is made in Edo style. It's not like theme park. It's more theme park in the sense of like, it's like walking through an Edo town. And the theme
it's like
park,
the old West towns in the
yeah,
US.
it's exactly it. And so they have like geisha shows and ninja shows you can watch, but it's because she played the Ghost of Tsushima, I think.
Is your friend just a big old weeb?
I don't think so. I mean, she does love Zelda too.
The number of my students who would say, I want to go to Japan because I watched some show or played some game, very, very high. A mark of Zen, the conversion...
Oh, they have that in Toho Studios in Kyoto. Honto. Okay, it's good to know.
Hello, Noiser. Yeah, Mark of Zen, there is indeed a very good conversion rate for Americans right now. Very, very good. The conversion rate we got here was $1 to 120 yen. It is now $1 to like 149. So, Also, friends, first ad break is going to run in just a moment here. We're not going to do anything for us. We're going to chit-chat, so it'll be a 3-minute ad, and then we'll back for you.
Yeah.
But,
it is like living history, because I was just watching a video about it, and depending on what kind of clothes you rent to wear around, people will treat you differently. So if you rent like the Lord clothes, not like the Lord, but the Lord. Like if you're
Hallelujah! Wait, what if you're dressed like a Jesuit? If you're a Jesuit, like, hello, I'm here to convert you. Oh God, please don't throw me out.
I don't know if they have that on offer at Edomonogatari, but if you wear like the feudal lord ones, people will like bow before you as you walk down the street, so you get different reactions too. But I also like that Slippery said videos, because Nam said so much work free time. Yes, it's actually for work. They would be videos for work.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah. So I think she definitely wants to do that. It's good to hear that they have that at Toho Studios in Kyoto, because
Kyoto has old stuff also.
Yeah. I was thinking I would definitely need to take her to Kyoto. Everybody loves Nara. I learned more about it yesterday. It still doesn't sound that great to me, but I should take her there. Nara is the old capital of Japan, so there's like a lot of old buildings, and then everyone's like, the deer! And as I said to some people yesterday, I used to have deer in my backyard, so I don't get it, but apparently there's like just thousands of them.
Yeah, and they bow to you.
They bow to you?
Yeah, they're bowing deer, as opposed to just like boring old American deer.
What I heard is that they're so like used to people because of all of the tourism there, and you can buy these little biscuits to feed them, but if you buy any, they can smell it and they will follow you around and like hoard you like geese.
That's great. You can then definitely be like
hoard you?
No, that's incorrect.
Like H-O-R-D-E. H-O-R-D-E. Like they will gather upon you like a horde.
But a la World of Warcraft. They will alliance with you. Perfect, got it. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that sounds fun though. You become a lord of the deer. Yeah, you say, "Oh, dear, you're dear to me." That's what...
And then they're like, "Hello, give me. I can see. I smell."
This is like our cat Fritz when you're eating a sandwich.
Yeah, except I think they're more aggressive.
Wow, that's too bad, bud.
I've heard they're quite aggressive.
Yeah. So Nigel wants to know: have you thought about making a vacation for yourself to travel around Japan? The answer is you thought about it, but no, correct?
No, I have not.
Really? Okay, I thought you thought about it, but said you have too much work to do. You can't take off those weeks.
What? I'm gonna take some time. Like, I'm probably gonna take a week off.
Are you? Okay.
Yeah.
I actually did not know this. Welcome to finding out new things on Stream with Resorty.
I said this. I thought I said that I would take some time off.
I thought you were just doing weekends. Oh, that's great then. That's very good. Yeah.
No, I'll probably take some time off. I can't take off the first week of school, but I can probably take off the next week. Or the week before school, either.
See, this is
I have to stand up and give speeches.
This is the real problem here, of course, or maybe what you've been planning the whole time. You and your friend, gallivanting across Japan, while dear old Resorty's got to be in the classroom teaching the kids, bringing in the tuition dollars that pay your salary while you're out there having a good time.
Yeah, hopefully I won't be doing 3 jobs by that point in time.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully I'll be doing just my job.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So the suggestion is like a Ren Fair. These old places you mentioned.
Kinda, yeah. It's not. It's a town, so the streets are like.
It's more permanent
paved.
than the
Yeah,
Ren Fair that moves in and moves out.
Yeah, and it's like my image of Ren Fair is always that you're always walking around on a bunch of dirt, but I think it's because they set it up in a park.
So there's some that are permanent location or semi-permanent, like I think the Bristol Renaissance Fair has like a set aside area they use consistently.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, often it's a pop-up kind of thing. Do you know if going to this Edo museum or Edo City requires one to wear these clothing? You have to do so. No, you don't have to.
No, you get to pay an extra price to wear the clothing.
I see. Because I was thinking how it would work. Like, if it's the case that people respond based on their clothing, then I can imagine them saying, we don't want someone wearing contemporary clothing because, a space alien, or are you Dutch? Like, something like that, possibly.
No.
Yeah. All right, very good.
Yeah, if you're wearing contemporary clothing, they just ignore what you're wearing, I think.
I see.
They imagine you naked. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
What else are you intending to show your friend when she comes?
Well, I know she wants to go to the Harry Potter making of thing, so that's the thing that I'm going to have to get tickets way in advance for.
That's the first thing she said, right?
No, I know she likes Harry Potter.
Oh, okay.
So I asked her if she wanted to go, and she said, really? because I think she wants to. She wants to go, but she was afraid to ask me because she knows that I'm not that into Harry Potter.
Yeah, I mean, I want to point out real quick so you don't get the wrong impression here. You use the little sweetie voice, like, really? This is a giant German woman. She's not quite as tall as I am, I think.
She's 5'11".
She's 5'11". Okay, so she's not absolutely giant, but she's definitely taller than you are by half a foot.
Oh yeah, we make a great couple walking
Absolutely
around.
right. So she never has used that like sweet tiny voice.
I think she does.
Like,
I think she used like.
Really?
I think she does use like a little sweetie voice,
Maybe
especially
so.
if she doesn't want to. She's like, yeah, yeah.
Thula, you looked for bowing deer videos and found a whole bunch of ultimate deer hunting videos. Yeah, because it could be bowing or bowing. You know, like, pew!
Boing.
Absolutely right,
Yeah.
absolutely right. So.
Which is also a sport here, archery. Not for killing animals, but just like the ye olde archery with the bows that are like this tall.
The traditional Japanese bows, yeah. And the thing that's so striking about it, you may have mentioned before on stream, I can't remember, is that that the local parks have archery ranges.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been I never expected to see anywhere.
Yeah.
But you know, where else are you gonna shoot them?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
There are lots of people like walking around, especially like high schoolers, because I think it's a high school sport. There's a lot of high schoolers walking around on the weekends with like very, very long tubular black bags,
Yep.
right?
yeah. Initially, I thought like, are these very long golf clubs but no, they're actually bows.
Yeah, there's a lot of older, like senior citizens who often have like similar long bags, but then it turns at the end, and I'm like, are they playing lacrosse?
They are.
Or hockey or something? But there's like, it's actually like croquet.
Really?
They play something that's like croquet, but
I've not seen this yet.
Yeah, because I was like, why are there old people playing like field hockey?
I mean, people live forever in Japan,
Yeah.
so when you hit like age 75 or so,
Yeah, I guess
prime...
it's like old person field hockey. It's very slow.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Though, of course, golf is a big deal here. We talked before about
Golf,
how
yeah.
you occasionally standing at the corner waiting for light to change, you'll see like middle-aged Japanese men working on their golf swing and their batting swing and so on. And
Yeah.
you said your father, despite being profoundly un-Japanese or wanting not to be Japanese when he moved to the U.S., would still do that.
Yeah, he would do his tennis swing.
Tennis
Golf
swing.
and tennis are both very big here. I think it might be a Tokyo thing. I don't know if it's a... Well, no, he's not from Tokyo. So yeah, it's a nationwide thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He used to play baseball in his, like, company team when he was here. I think it was the company team.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Yeah,
definitely
it's a
different
thing.
than the U.S. I think people do stereotypically practice their golf swing in their office. There's so many 1980s movies in which someone puts down like a little, like a scotch glass on the floor and like putts
Yeah,
with that. Yeah, but I've never seen it in public before.
Yeah.
Something. I had something to say to you. We were talking about your father, about golf, baseball. I have no idea.
Lacrosse.
Yeah. Can't remember, unfortunately. It was a good topic, though.
Yeah.
Like, this one's got some meat on the bones. Oh, it's this. Apparently, 2 days ago, the government of Japan finished a survey of all of its territories. And they found that they have hundreds more islands than they realized they did.
They should surely sell them.
Yeah, I don't know where they are. I don't know how big they are.
They're all up north.
Maybe up north, that's a problem if so. But yeah, apparently from time to time, the government of Japan goes counts all the islands, and surprise, there are more.
Has Russia swooped in to claim any of them yet?
I have not seen that yet.
Okay.
And again, not sure where they are. I know recently one of the volcanic eruptions caused a new island, but that was only one
It's
new
a
island.
tiny rock that's floating somewhere in the sea that came out of the volcanic eruption.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe this is consequences of climate change, but that causes the water to go up, not down. So yeah, I don't know. But
Jeff Bezos would like to buy one of those islands.
they just find new islands. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why would it be Russia claiming them? Because one of the only major disputes that Japan has going and has had going for quite a while is the status of the Northern Islands. Japan claims it's theirs. Russia has claimed them since back when Stalin was around, I believe. I think it's post-World War II tension. And Japan refuses to cede it. And so there's been a running line for a while now that if Russia gets sufficiently distracted in the far western front, that Japan will insist this is ours and actually move troops in.
I assume no one lives there, right?
I don't believe so.
Yeah.
I think they probably have some kind of resources, but
Yeah.
It's like at the beginning of Victoria 3 when you're when you're playing as Japan and you look north and say, Russia's up there. I should stop that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I just saw Thorns969's comment from a long time back that said, oh, no, it's Mr. Hurlgan that says, switch and bait. That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Thank you for the funny.
It's a good one. Yeah. Yeah, I think I found a news article yesterday about the discovered islands. You could probably find it if you Google it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's weird how it works.
Are you sure it wasn't like a
The Onion?
Yeah.
No.
Or like just some of the fake news that's out there?
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe so. There are a couple of big islands that I'd like to go visit at some point that are somewhat far away. You have to take a boat to get there, and it's definitely the kind of thing that I'd like to do. They're tropical islands where much of Japan is only semi-tropical.
Yeah, that's why everybody loves Okinawa so much.
Yeah. I don't want to go to Okinawa though.
Yeah.
I mean,
although I know lots of Americans that go to Okinawa, including like American males.
Yeah.
I don't want to go because it's expensive.
I don't want to go because I don't want to be confused with being like a rowdy and drunk soldier.
Yeah.
I've heard this is occasionally a source of great tension. Yeah. If you come off as being potentially a soldier, you might be treated pretty poorly.
Yeah, if we're going to go to Okinawa, we might as well go to 1, Hawaii, or 2, Taiwan.
Sure. The other places.
Just as close.
Yeah, sure enough.
South Korea.
Low Viz, thank you for being here, friend. All is well enough. I should mention, sorry for disappearing kind of early yesterday. I streamed for only about an hour and a half, 2 hours yesterday, but today we're doing somewhat better.
Yeah.
Because Noms is here.
Yeah.
But Low Viz, thank you for being here. We'll get to the game in just a little while, I'm sure. But
my admin assistant is going to. She has booked a trip for Seoul.
Wow.
For next March. She's very much looking forward to it because she's a Korea person. Like she's really into Korea. She speaks Korean fluently. Like she.
So she mentioned she's a native Japanese person.
Yeah. Yep. She's Japanese. And also obviously speaks English and does English, but she also really likes Korea and Korean language and everything, and so she learned it. I don't know how many years ago she learned. It's got to be a long time because she has been speaking Korean to her daughter to make her daughter learn it too.
Yeah, this kind of like assumption of polylingualism here is so cool. That pretty much everyone tries to learn more than one language, in part because Japanese is not spoken super commonly outside Japan. And it's an interesting habit. That said, your assistant is so kind. She's so nice. She's the
best.
She comes in on Fridays for her in-person work day. I'll bet she works online. But anytime that she sees me on a Friday, she will teach me a new slogan, a new Japanese phrase, new Japanese expression. And then the next Friday, she'll expect me to present it back to her. In conclusion, I avoid her on Fridays. This is true. The last few weeks, I've intentionally not gone to the office on Fridays to avoid her saying, now what's that phrase I taught you? So, like, I remember the first one she taught me. I got that one down, which is the phrase of have a nice weekend. But she taught me one after that. I have no idea what it was. And so I'm just...
Oh, no.
Yeah, she's a very nice lady.
I don't know what it is either.
But I don't want to disappoint her. And so instead of disappointing her, I'm going to ignore her. This is the strategy. Yeah.
She's going to be so sad.
Hey, Arbithrin, good seeing you, my friend. That's exactly how this works. It's strange. I've mentioned before, though, that some of the big islands of Japan, the ones that are kind of far away and not terribly well built up, are part of Tokyo, which is just bizarre. It's for tax reason primarily.
Yeah.
But the governor of Tokyo is also the governor of that area, too. Strange. Yep. What else can you do with your friend when she's here? Other things that come to mind?
Let's see. I'll probably take her up to the top of Shibuya Sky. I don't know. I was gonna ask. Oh boy, oh no, it's happened again.
Back in a few.
Oh boy. Hello, friends. Actually, I was going to ask our head of like student engagement where I should take her because she will be my first guest from the States, so I don't know like what the usual things are, and I've not done a good job of tourism, so I don't know what the usual things are to take her to. If you have any ideas, I would love to hear them. But I thought maybe I would do one shorter trip out west to student engagement, engage like students engaging in extracurricular activities. So things like they organize trips for students to go out to see things, and they organize events. And yeah, I think often it's called student affairs, but it's like the fun half of student affairs where you're working with students on fun extracurricular activities. So because of that, this particular individual that I'm thinking about has been living in Japan for a long time, and he knows like all the fun things, and I trust his judgment because everything that he has ever told me is good, has been great. So the particular hotel place that we go to out in Hakone that resort he likes so much was recommended by this person. And so I trust his judgment implicitly. So if he has any ideas, I plan to use those. I also know that he had his mother come visit last year for like a month. So I thought, maybe he has good remembrances from that. Okay, what have we got here? Kyushu and Hiroshima are some less traveled areas, but I've heard of that. I've heard that, like, especially if you go to, yeah, I think it was Hiroshima, or maybe it was Nagasaki. It was one of those where, yeah, it's not as traveled, but there's a lot of cool things here. Yeah, I've heard that the Kyoto area is getting super over touristed right now, and so it kind of sours the experience because you're going to these sites that you've seen on like YouTube and stuff, and they look really cool, but you're basically walking in a big sea of people up to the temple, and then you have to just wait in a long line until you get to the front of the line so that you can actually see the temple, and then you have to like get yourself out of the way for other people to see it. When I went to Kyoto last maybe sometime in the summer, late spring, I went for work, but even so, like the train stations were just swamped with tourists. I think it was not shortly after reopening. It was quite a while after reopening, but I think there were really a lot more tourists coming in at that point in time. So that's something too that's like really interesting here, is over tourism of a select few areas, and then vast under tourism of like other areas like Kyushu and like anything that's out in the rural areas. Oh, Karuizawa, yeah, Riz and I were thinking about going there, and we never did. We thought about doing it in the summer because it's like the summer getaway spot for a lot of Tokyoites, and because it's kind of up in the mountains, so it's a little bit cooler. But we just never got around to it. But you can get there, I think, fairly quickly. I think. But yeah, the under tourism and over tourism is interesting, and I'm really fascinated by how some rural communities, have decided to like try to get more tourism. And specifically, I'm really curious about the art islands north of Shikoku. Right, these are these small islands that decided to go all in on modern art and make themselves like locations for modern art, like essentially galleries, right? They're entire islands that are basically galleries, which I think is really cool. It's a really cool like imagine if I don't know, rural Oklahoma. I mean, maybe it's similar to what the Waltons did in Arkansas, right? But imagine if rural Oklahoma, some town is like, we are going to be the premier place for modern art, and we're gonna have weirdo art just hanging out everywhere. It's kind of like that, and I think there are some communities, I think, in the American Midwest that have done that.
Yeah, they're trying to become a destination.
Yeah. Isn't there that place in southern Indiana that's also like a commune? It's a commune, but it's also kind of artsy.
Oh, yeah. I can't remember what it's called, but I mean...
Yeah.
Also, it's delightful to me that the way you stand while I'm gone, you can't see it, of course, but I tend to stand with my little legs together. Nam stands, like, fully astride.
Ow,
sorry.
Ow.
Sorry for kicking you. Like, someone at a football coach, like, all right, team, we're at a level here.
No. I'm doing that because I can't be too tall. This is how I am supposed to appear on stream.
Oh, so you're trying not to stand too high.
This is my lurking.
I see.
This is the Noms is lurking emote.
I see.
Noms emotes when?
Yeah, that's a great question. You're gonna say Shikoku? Yeah, Nam's from Shikoku. There's a possibility of us buying a house there.
Well, Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Her grandmother has had a house there, and it's still the family, and so we're thinking of going to look at some point. Might be fun to have a little island house on the island you're from.
Except I am worried that it's just like gonna look like some average house. I am enchanted by ye oldie Japanese houses, not like ye 1950s Japanese house. I think it was let's see, my mother moved there when she was maybe a kid or in her teens, so it probably would have been a ye 1960s Japanese house.
We'll see.
Yeah, I don't know. My aunt-in-law, I don't know what she...
My aunt-in-law would be my...
Yeah, my uncle's wife...
Just your aunt, I think.
Yeah.
Aunt by marriage. Aunt by marriage, yeah.
She thinks it's architecturally interesting. She was the one who suggested that I go see it.
Yeah.
So I don't know what that means, but yeah.
Yeah, some part of us has thought about buying one of the old places, out in the countryside somewhere, but as you say, no, they are potentially very expensive to get up and going well.
Yes.
Yeah, and we never get it as like an investment property or anything. We don't want to be that kind of work, but...
yeah, it's called Akiya, open houses. Vacant houses.
Yep. These are ones that the New York Times runs stories on occasionally, saying like, Americans come buy a house for $100. Bah.
Yeah, but then the renovation is so expensive.
Yep.
Especially getting somebody to go out there and
Yeah, because often they have just like very small nothing hardware stores around. Other than that, you have to like bring in the things you need.
Yeah,
and...
you bring them in, or you have to hire people to do it for you.
That's what we'll see around. Two things to show you all real quick, and then we'll get some gaming pretty soon here. So, as many of you know, I love curry so much. Recently, the curry has been the replacement for my daily sandwiches for lunch because it's warm and it's cold outside and warm food's so good. The most common kind I use, this feels like it's actually an ad intro. When I'm looking for curry, what I look for is S&B curry. S&B curry. Look at that lovely goopy sauce there. So these are in what are called retort pouches. So if you open it up, there's a little like plasticky bag.
Yeah, it looks like the plastic microwavable bags you find in the U.S.
Yeah, it's a microwavable plastic bag that expands and has steam come out of it, and then afterward you pull it open, etc. The main reason I'm showing you this, though, is to show you a different brand that we have begun to purchase. It's a little bit more expensive.
It's 3 times as expensive.
Little bit more expensive. And
3 times the price.
Unfortunately, we're out of the one that I like most. So this is Nam's flavor. Hope you don't mind.
Oh.
It is called Go-Go Curry because its insignia is a gorilla.
Gojira.
Gojira.
Sorry, Gorilla. Gojira is Godzilla.
Godzilla.
Gorilla.
Gojira.
Gojira is Godzilla.
Yeah, now that you said it's Godzilla, I'm going to use that every
Gorilla.
time. Yeah, it's Gojira.
What does it say? Go curry. Okay.
That's what I read. Yep.
Okay, I was just wondering what it said around the outside.
Anyway, it's a gorilla. It's a gorilla. And so apparently they have these gorilla restaurants around town.
It's called Go curry.
We've gone by and seen them a couple times, but never stopped there. But I think it's delightful. You get the retort pouch. This one is a curry and cheese flavor.
Yum.
It's kind of green. And Nam's absolutely loves the inclusion of the cheese blocks.
Yeah, I prefer, like, if you go to Kokoichi, they put shredded cheese in the bottom of it before they pour in the curry.
And then when you mix it up, it gets quite goopy.
Yeah, it gets goopy. That's nice.
Thank you.
I like natto in there for the same reason. It makes it it makes it a little bit thicker, I think, is what I like.
Nam's
you like thick, gloopy curry?
I do. Thanks to breaking down potatoes. Potatoes. That's sad. The number of incredibly smelly things you like in your life, absolutely upsetting.
I think this is average for Japanese people.
You're a big friend of natto, fine.
Mm-hmm.
But then that said, what did you almost do this morning?
I almost opened up our old kimchi, and the older kimchi gets, the more...
It's terrible.
Yeah, I mean, it's fermented cabbage. It
smells so terrible. And it's the point now that when you open the kimchi container on like the one side of the kitchen...
I mean, it's very,
I, across the room, can smell it instantly, and like it's just upsetting. It does not smell good to me.
So I have a story about this.
Tell me a story.
So I was having lunch with somebody, a colleague from work the other day, And she had not told me this. Now she has officially told me, so now I officially know that her boyfriend is from Mexico.
Oh.
And they met here, da 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 da. But
who is this? Just let her.
T.
Got it. Thank you.
And so, but she said that she likes natto a lot too.
Yeah.
And her boyfriend hates it because I told her that when I'm mixing it, you don't like sitting near me if I'm mixing up preparing the natto. And she said, oh, that happens to me too. And you know what she said is a really good meal together? If you mix natto and kimchi and put it on rice. It's so good.
Yeah, there's a smell of it. I don't know. It's fermentation of some sort. And like I don't
mean,
mind.
It's rotten food, so yes,
Thank
that's
you.
why you don't like it.
Thank you. At least you admit to what you're doing. Is fermentation necessarily rot? I guess I don't know the distinction between the two.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, independent
It's preservation too.
No, yours it's rotten. I'm going with rotten. That's fine, thank you. We mentioned
it has umami. Maybe you don't like umami.
I like umami fine. Put an MSG and everything. Tasty. We mentioned before that the president of the school, who's an American, makes his Japanese family leave the room to eat natto.
Yeah.
And I've considered trying to do the same with you. Trying to say, like, you go...
No, you go leave the room.
Well, I'm the man of the house here, so...
I think they probably have more rooms than we do. And their rooms are not stacked on top of each other where you have to go to a different floor.
Yeah, this is the worst of it for you, isn't it? You loathe changing floors.
Yeah, I mean, I love having the height so that we can actually see things that, you know, because otherwise all you ever see is the first floor of other people's houses.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I don't know if I don't like climbing stairs. I also, I kind of have weak knees. But, but, I think I also have a fear of falling up or down them. Mostly down them. Every time I go downstairs, I imagine falling downstairs. Like, tipping over and...
Is this independently of how you step? It's just like, the moment you begin walking down staircase, you immediately worry about this.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. For me, I only think about that when I start to slip a little bit and say, well, okay, the death of me, here I go.
Oh, yeah, no, I think about it all the time. Which is maybe why I don't fall down the stairs.
Yeah, that sounds terrifying.
I know. Imagine.
When we're hiking, I will occasionally, imagine falling off the side of a cliff. But I think that's because it's an unusual situation for me. Where the stairs are an everyday kind of thing. And so I'm more used to the possibilities. But... yeah. I didn't grow up with stairs in the house. I wonder if that's why. I did, so yeah, it might be it. Hey, Bob, thank you for explaining. The runaway process is rotting. So runaway microorganisms, fermenting is controlled. So runaway versus controlled microorganism development.
It is controlled.
It is not. It is rotting. No, I mean, fermentation's fine. NOMS has or either have or thought about getting a big book of fermentation.
Yeah, the Noma book of fermentation. But I've read it, and there are too many. This is the problem. Fermentation is a slow process.
And who is not slow?
I am an impatient person.
Profoundly, to the point that I'm responsible for cooking all of the eggs in the house. Because if Nom tries to cook eggs, they just burn.
Yeah.
Yes, I am. What is it? King of the pan.
Yeah.
It's good, and you're a queen of garlic because you're very good at cutting things. This is where I'm not exactly overly hasty, but overly clumsy.
Yeah.
If I go and try to cut vegetables, they get these like big hunks. For you, it's such like fine cutting though. It's wonderful.
Yeah, it's in the Japanese DNA. The ability to to mince and cube vegetables.
It must be me. I'm at a natural disadvantage on the front. Hey, Aaron Mithrin, you saw the new Gojira 1.0 movie in Shibuya last week. That's awesome.
Yeah, I saw that there was like a subtitled.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, I'm on this list that tells us about movies in English.
Oh.
Like, especially like usually less popular ones.
Resorty, the Wes Anderson you like is out now.
Yeah, actually, it's not on that list. Like, Wes Anderson does not appear on that list.
So it's too popular.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But the Gojira thing was on there. Yeah, it often also lists, like, Japanese movies that are subtitled.
Okay, that makes
Right.
sense, yeah.
So it's for like foreigners, but
Yeah, I need to get to the games pretty soon, but I have a sudden moment of, maybe we should go see a movie this weekend. We both need to work, of course, but can you imagine the fun?
maybe we can work in the movie theater. We'll sit in the back and open up our laptops.
The Napoleon film, I guess, is the one that's out right now that I'd like to see, even though I've heard...
Is it epically long? No, because it's short. Ha!
Cool. Not as long as it will be. So the release on the streaming services would be like 4.5 hours, maybe like 3.5 hours. That said, apparently it's been fairly aggressively panned from most corners. It's an English director who has made a movie about a French person in which he wants the English to be the heroes. It is quickly moving back and forth between like personal scenes and epic warfare with no explanation of the middle between.
I assumed I thought it was a Ridley Scott, but it's not Ridley Scott.
It is Ridley Scott.
Okay, he's English.
I think so.
I had no idea. Huh.
Yeah.
I assume everybody with an Anglo name is actually American.
Yeah, I'm fairly sure.
Ah.
Have I seen Oppenheimer now? No. Oppenheimer is still not in Japan. I do not believe it will be released here.
I mean, it has a Japanese distributor.
But it has not come out
Been
yet.
distributed, yeah. But
remember,
I mean, but it has like somebody has signed on to distribute it.
We'll see.
Well, somebody was saying that, I think I read in the paper that they were thinking about waiting until after the
summer was over.
Yeah.
It is now December. I don't think it's coming.
Only the second day of December.
I don't think it's coming. We'll see. But yeah, who knows? It's not for me a huge...
Right.
Here, I'd like you to talk for a moment here. Please tell story, Noms.
Why? Oh, because you want to do what I just did to you. Oh, I could import a DVD or a Blu-ray. I would like. What are those giant? Do you remember the giant DVDs? Are those the? No, that's not a Blu-ray.
Laserdisc.
Yeah, those were mine. No, but yours wasn't as It didn't have as much. What is that?
Vocal fry.
Yeah.
Do you want me to try again? Okay, this is horrible. You know, people come to the street to fall asleep.
Sorry, friends.
Truth, you saw the Napoleon. It was great, but worth watching once. Yeah, I think because of that, I might wait to watch it on home release streaming, just so I can watch the whole 4 whatever hours it is. Recently, my friend and I went to see the Scorsese film, which was likewise many hours long. And it actually, surprisingly, it went by kind of fast. I was really just delighted that I never had a moment of, oh no, there's still 2 hours to go. Instead, it was basically over when I wanted it to be over. So
I feel like that when I watch Mandalorian.
This is Nam's greatest joy. Would you like to pronounce it more clearly if people can...
Oh, because it's not my neologism.
Oh, it's not your joke.
No, that's what Sleep With Me calls its episodes about The Mandalorian, right? Because Sleep With Me does this thing where sometimes he watches TV shows and like kind of comments about them or something, and that's an episode. So he has a whole series on The Mandalorian where he's watching The Mandalorian and talking about it in such a way as to try to make you fall asleep, and he calls those episodes Mandalorian.
That's nice. So
Yeah.
you didn't tell me this because you at some point
I said that.
No.
I said it. You just didn't hear it.
All you said was, Resorty, I'm okay watching Mandalorian now that I can call it the Mandalorian.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I mean, you're kind of bored by it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very pretty, but
I find it engaging enough. And for me, enough is usually about the highest I get on anything.
yeah.
So that's fun. Anyway, is that enough blather, Noms?
I think so.
You're yawning. Is it nap time?
I don't know. I'm trying to remember what Sleep With Me calls and for mods, what he calls his mods, his moderators.
Yeah.
He calls them noderators.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a funny lady. Thank you for the good stories.
I'm not funny. The creator of Sleep With Me is a funny person.
Yeah, but
He calls himself Old Scooter, I think. Yeah.
Old Scooter.
Yeah.
It's a good name. I think you're funny to repeat the stories at least. But yeah, it was nice hanging out, Noms.
I'm a good content aggregator.
That's true. You could be your very own Reddit, your very own front page of the internet by reporting all the podcasts you've listened to recently.
Yeah. Been listening to some podcast interviews with Kohei Saito-san.
That's true.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. Yeah, so this is a Japanese theorist I'm trying to come to understand better, and
I've been enjoying all the different ways that his name is pronounced.
because you've been
By different people.
You've been listening to him in other languages as well as Japanese.
Yeah.
And so some of the Americans, what do they do?
Oh, there's like an Australian person who calls him Kohei. I forgot, it was something weird. Kohei Saito, I think. And then a German person calls him Kohei Saito.
It's good. Japanese is confusing. Right. So thanks for being here, Noms.
But you would think if you're going to invite somebody onto your show, you would know how to pronounce their name right.
But the problem is, how do you identify what's right?
You ask him how he pronounces his name or how he would like to be introduced. Just like you might ask him his pronouns.
He's a busy man. There's no time to get conversation before the conversation. But yeah, he insofar as he has an agent now, because he's selling books internationally.
Yeah, I saw he has an agent now.
The agent should put out a, here is a fact card about this guy.
Yeah, it's like
he is here.
Is in Coca-Cola, hey is in hey, I is in ha, toe is in your toe.
That's great.
Yeah.
You do not put your feet on my stream. No, we're getting very weird. No. So Noms is yoga kid, so she can raise her foot way up here, and she almost did so.
But I'm not allowed to put my foot on
No.
the stream. Is there like a ban against feet on Twitch?
There is not a ban against feet on Twitch. However, we're the Just Chatting directory. If someone sees your foot on stream, it will lead to the weirdest interactions we've ever had.
Oh, maybe you'll get a super lot of followers.
Thank you.
Like somebody will be in the Just Chatting directory and be like, oh my god, that's a foot!
Well, it's been
subscribe!
It's been a good day. It's been a good day, Noms.
Okay. What time is it, please?
It is currently 9:42 a.m.
Oh my gosh, I have to get upstairs for my call.
Oh, you called at 10, right?
Yeah!
I hope it goes well.
I was gonna shower beforehand, but I guess that's not gonna happen.
Be seeing you, Noms.
Bye.
Have a good day. I'll be up at noon. Okay. Hello, friends. It's just us now, except for Noms on the floor poking through my things. Oh my goodness. It's good to see you all. Thank you for hanging out during chit-chat time. Let's now switch on over to... Oh, people want the stairs. Now, do you want to show the stairs when you leave?
How do I show the stairs?
How did you leave before, remember?
You mean like this?
Yeah, so Noms back. No, not this way, wrong direction. Hey, there we go. Thank you, Noms, for being delightful. Alright, so, with that done, blah 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 words here, blah blah words here. Let's go ahead and change directory back over to good old last train home. Now, what you doing?
I picked this up off the floor for you because you might need them.
That's true.
I
use those.
Nice and helpful.
You don't need to clean up my room right now.
Sheesh. Kind of a good thing here.
It's okay, Noms. I appreciate you so much.
Yeah, you might like this one though.
Yeah, it's a little Twitch sticker.
Yeah.
I carry a Twitch bag around now at school, and occasionally my students see my Twitch bag and
They're
are
like, how did you get that Twitch bag?
impressed and delighted. Yeah, and their classes taught here about
Video games.
Yeah, video games and online stuff. And Noms occasionally like, Resorty, you could teach students how to stream. And I always tell her, like, look, my knowledge of streaming is how to stand there and look at maps. Is that what the students want to do? Look at maps?
No, but I think you probably could teach either of the two for which I have just hired people.
Yeah, it's like stream marketing strategies.
Yeah, one has to do with fan engagement and social media, and then the other one has to do with the money side.
Yeah. I'll be happy to show them my my research on doing ads on Reddit and how to throw away money if you want to.
But I think it is stuff like that, right? Like how like even what are the different options? Like I don't think most people know. Most people are like, oh, like what is it when your students say they like streaming, but then it turns out that they stream like on a completely irregular schedule sometimes, just when they feel like it?
Yeah, I had one student a while back who said that his goal in life is to become a full-time streamer, full-time content creator. I said, cool, what are you doing for it? And he's like, well, I show up and play Overwatch for half an hour sometimes. I was like, okay, that is definitely not the path to glory, but maybe he's just thinking he'll push on that after undergrad. But yeah, I mean, people just assume you just kind of show up and the millions come flying in. But
yeah, I mean, as he is a student and as I am a worker at the school that he is a student at, I am delighted that he doesn't spend all day streaming.
I mean, who knows? Maybe the Steve Jobs of streaming. You drop out, you become a streamer, you create the next great company.
I guess what I mean to say is, I was gonna say, better to do it while you already have something else going on, so that because if you graduate and then you decide to start streaming, then you need to find some other way to feed yourself.
It's true.
Whereas if you do it while you're still a student, you don't, you're being student.
About balance and such.
But my primary job is to make sure that students are studenting.
It's true.
Not streaming.
It's true. All right, Noms, have a good day. Be seeing you. Hello friends, here we are at last playing today's video game. Only took, hour and 15 minutes to get here, not half bad. So yesterday we stopped in the middle of a mission. I hope it's the case that the mission's saved as is. We're playing as this great train here. Thus far we've not heard a name for the train. I think we might need to choose one. That said, I feel like we should choose a name that is Czech, possibly. Unfortunately, I know absolutely no Czech at all. Forgot to put the music on, my apologies. Hello, Hi Shoal. This game looks great. I'm really enjoying it so far. We're playing also as a collection of men and women who are on board the train. Some of them are engineers and such. Some of them are doctors. Some are soldiers. All of this. And so currently we are in a little town that the Red Army has taken over. And they briefly threatened us, saying either give up all your weapons or we will kill you. Our major fought back, saying, no, we refuse to give up our weapons. And the leader of the Red Army in this area left us to his troops. We've already fought off quite a few of them. We're currently working on getting back to our train and doing something else. I've forgotten what. So we'll continue the journey and see what happens there. Yeah. I think we've had a bit of trouble with the combat so far. It's kind of been what might be called all over the place. So the game is strategic combat, but for me it's been a little bit of panicking and pushing random buttons and hoping for the best. But it's only the second mission. We're just getting stuff sorted out and figured out. And so far we've lost no one. All of our troops are still alive. What we just did is took this building here. And so the Czech flag is up on top. Right. Then we had a mission to go ahead and destroy a couple of trucks full of artillery shells. We had a grenadier here throw a grenade over the top. And in so doing, got the kill straight away. Our next mission then is to have this lovely sniper fellow go ahead and scout down past the bridge to see what is what. So far, nothing. We'll have to keep scouting farther and farther to do so. Now, with that said, I want to move all of my troops forward as I can, though I see that one of them, Bedřich Kopicki, is in pretty bad shape right now. Been stabilized, but still not looking 100%. So, everybody, let's move on forward. I do want to poke through here. Occasionally one can find fun little items to use to strengthen your squad. Just hidden here and there as we go. Now, is there a reason to have a person left behind here? Haven't quite established yet how this kind of building works. I think it may have given us sight of all of this by climbing someone up there and raising the flag. Thule, you assume the game with railway construction, so between missions you get to play as the train, yes. And then at each new mission you get to stop and instead fight and explore and so on. So it's a game in two phases that I'm enjoying quite a bit.
Assuming position.
The person who's in worse shape is you right here. So I'm going to have you stay behind. The reason he's in bad shape is that we've used him repeatedly to charge enemy encampments as a bayonet soldier. Prefer to avoid that probably. But can we get over this wall? Looking like probably not. Let's see what happens if we try. So medic, get inside. No, we can't get in there right now. Only grenades can go over. Alright, sniper guy.
Understood.
Move you forward. And then we will have sniper guy scout here. Oh boy! Okay, that is the most troops we've ever seen.
Oh, they know we're here. They'll be coming for us.
Ready.
Let's set up the machine gun and give them hell.
Okay, so set up the machine gun. In 1 minute, the enemies are all going to come across the bridge. And again, it's the most I've ever seen. Some of them are just peasants. So this guy over here has a pitchfork, apparently. Simple militia people. Militia officers. A Red Army officer also. Wow. So they want me to use a machine gun encampment to stop this. I do have a machine gunner. It's this buddy right here. So I'm going to go set up behind this, I guess. And they'll move other folks forward also.
Okay, I'm going.
Get the snipers into position as well. I do appreciate in this game that it's possible to move characters while you're paused. I believe that Jagged Alliance, that game we played a while back, did not allow that. That was kind of annoying. We got 2 grenadiers also. I'm going to dump them back behind. Grenade if need be.
Listening.
This is war crimes? I don't know. It can't possibly be war crimes. It's just having a good time.
Assuming position.
Yeah, if they run at me, I think it's not war crimes anymore, right? That's how this works.
Yes. Yes.
Oh no, I have a medic and a grenadier attempting to become one.
I'll see to it.
There we go.
Ready.
I'll leave this medic behind in case
Understood.
something. How do I get you to look forward? You're definitely looking the wrong direction. Grenadier, not grenadier, machine gunner, set up
Here will do.
the attacking.
Here they come. Stand your ground.
Here they
Orders,
come.
sir. Assuming position.
Oh boy. So the folks in front are militia officers and militia riflemen also. Machine gun go! Alright, grenadier number 1. Grenade out! Oh gosh, grenadier's in front!
Taking cover.
I was hoping they could throw over the top there, but not so much. Hey, we did it! Hey, we did it!
Stupid enough to come at us after watching their buddies by on the bridge.
So let's call in an artillery strike and make those bastards pay for their crimes.
Alright, so this is the new ability we're just gaining. Artillery strike against large groups. Some are coming through, actually. They said they were going to stay back, but no. Hey, friends, good seeing you. Thank you, Mux. I'm glad the toss went well. So, artillery strike is available. It's a powerful assistant that can easily eliminate even strong enemy positions. However, its use is limited by number of strikes and the time that lapses between each one. Additionally, it cannot be used in the fog of war. Use by pressing the button at the bottom right. These conditions must be met for artillery strike to be available during mission. 1. The mission must allow artillery strikes. 2. The artillery car must be part of the train. 3. The cannon post must be manned. 4. There must be enough artillery shell supplies. Alright, so bottom right hand corner, right here. Nope. Right here, rather. Oh boy, go train, go!
Look at her blow!
We came here to get supplies for our journey. Let's get them and leave this place.
We're monsters.
I feel bad taking the supplies. The Reds must have stolen them from the villagers.
The villagers are dead. And we will be too if we don't get moving.
We are absolute monsters. That's the long and short of this thing.
Understood.
Machine Gunner, I'm gonna have you stand up again. A college CS prop. Thank you for the 4 months of subscribing. I'm glad you've enjoyed hanging out with us all the way through. Super generous to have you with us. And let's have a scout sneak on forward.
Yes, sir.
So he's under the cover of darkness.
On my way.
Of a second scout go also. Are we the baddies? I mean, most assuredly we're the baddies. I don't mean to be, but we're just trying to get home. We're driving our way through all of Russia in order to get safely to the other side. Back to our glorious Czech Republic.
Understood.
They said apparently there'd be no one around here. So they sent a scout out in the middle and see if that's true. The scout can then scout forward.
I'll take a look.
Looks good.
Consider it done.
Then scout this way also. Yeah, I think we're good to go. So I'm going to foolishly run in now. And grab all the foods. As I wondered yesterday,
Right you are, sir.
or has the mine been invented? I think it probably has.
We can use cloth for uniforms and blankets. We'll be headed deep into Siberia and...
And winter is coming.
Carry on.
So the major just referenced that we can make blankets.
Good. Fuel is the most precious resource on our journey.
Isn't food our most precious resource?
Oh, of course. At the next depot, we should buy a locomotive that runs on berries. Maybe we can also burn berries to keep warm on the train as we cross Siberia.
Gotta keep the train going. What I was reminded of is this, though. As it's now heading towards winter here, or I guess it is winter here, many restaurants have hanging on the back of chairs when you go into them, or when you sit down, blankets, which I've never seen in the US. But you can have blankets to wear while you're eating your dinner. I mean, part of it's because insulation is not super good here. Insulation is definitely lacking compared to the US. But it's just nice. Like it's a nice measure of care.
Certainly.
I wonder what happens if people spill on their blankets. I guess it's not the best of things, but it's kind of fun. It is very comfy. It's very, very nice, very comfy, and as I said, it's kind of a mark of Japanese hospitality, as usual. All right, select everybody.
I'm here.
Let's get
Understood.
moving forward. Oh, we have to find some ammo also. Find ammo. So I wonder if this depot has any.
Assuming position.
Yeah, that's the area that previously had troops inside of it. So ammo sounds plausible in here. Also, going backwards feels unlikely. Actually, it's impossible to get in there. We have to get a rowboat to go, perhaps. Alright, alright. We didn't look over here yet.
Yes, sir.
Did go over here, I believe. So let's just continue on and see, I guess.
Understood.
Unless... Nope, they're flowers. Hello, alphanumeric spam. I'm doing very well today. Thank you for asking. Happy to be showing up and hanging out with you folks. As I said earlier, it's been kind of a rough winter so far, but I'm here. It's being fun.
see to it.
And so thank you for spending time with me. Alright, can we steal some apples? It's strange we're allowed to take food in buckets, but no food that's hanging on the trees.
Understood.
That's for the peasants. Here's the box of
I'll keep my
ammo
head down.
for the riflemen. I think only the rifleman could take the rifle ammo.
Whoever left all this ammo behind must be very proficient with the bayonet.
Okay, and we saved 3
If my machine gun
legionnaires.
runs out of ammo, it's dead weight. I just call for artillery support.
So I really wonder if the bringing 3 more people on the train's a mistake, as it's me more food needed, but I am generous and I wish to do so. Back on the train! Your brave and resilient soldiers successfully completed all main objectives. We found the Reds and massacred the villagers and plundered wherever they could. We even caught them in the middle of preparing an ambush on the trains. We had to deal with them. We tried and succeeded. I'm now allowed to assign medals. A medal grants extra XP to the selected soldier. Also, it looks like each character has 3 bars here. Health, morale, and stamina. I believe that health and stamina both build up. Have I lost anyone in battle yet? I have not, Bow. Never sure which one. Thorn asks, did I play Machinki? I don't know how to pronounce that game. I think the train game. I've not played any explicit train games other than Transport Fever 2. But I think I want to level up my my rifleman because he's the one who rushes in so aggressively. He's the absolute hero of the Legion for doing so. So there you go, friend. Promoted to level 2, our first ever level 2 character. Wait, more people get them? How many medals can I give out? I wish it said exactly. Sniper levels up also. There are 3 to give out. Machine Gunner, you get the 3rd one. Is that the bottom? Oh, down here, thank you. That 2 out of 3 right there. Good eye, thank you. So Rifleman, Machine Gunner, and Sniper for now. Sorry, Grenadier. Sorry, Doctor. Maybe next time. Okay. Now, what happens when they get promoted? The XP gained for... Nope, this is just mission XP shared. Okay, what if there's flat promotion? We have privates, and now we have 3 Lance Corporals. Next up, did we complete all the side missions also? Oh boy, we did. Oh boy, we did. Everything is good to go. We missed one! Try to eliminate the red undetected. Yeah, so I sent in a character to rush this person, and he was noticed and it was pretty bad. Nope, no good, no good. Other than that, we got most things good to go. Fine. The overview, we got some stuff, we used some stuff. We have wasted machine gun ammo. That's the one thing we're running out of. We also used medkits and some grenades. We got more of those than we used. And we got landmines also. Oh boy, landmines. Hey, Twerking, what's this game about? This game is about being a Czech army detachment trying to get back home in Russia. A fateful encounter. Back on the train, the soldiers discuss the confrontation with General Morozov at the station, as well as the violence the Reds enacted against unarmed villagers. Most, though not all, feel the artillery strike on the Reds' encampment was justified. Major Gadziska is lost in thought. So, yeah, we definitely bombed some unaware militia members. I think the Reds were expecting us, setting a trap perhaps. What I don't understand is why, and why now? Isn't Captain Langer conducting negotiations in Moscow? So Captain Langer or Langer is our diplomatic attaché, I believe. Oh, we go. He is, but we don't know the outcomes in negotiations. Everyone, get to your posts. I have letters to write, and the train is not going to get us to Moscow by itself. Dismissed? Next quest is called Storm on the Horizon. Go to Moscow to meet with Langer, who will serve as an advisor. New troops have joined us. We have a new soldier who's a worker and a scout, a new soldier who is a medic and a doctor, actually. They're our first real doctor, I think. And then a new soldier who's a grenadier and a worker as well. We got a new sniper rifle. We got a new revolver and a new short rifle. I wonder if I get to give people different weapons, or if they automatically come with the new soldiers. Anyway, welcome soldiers. So our next location is 200 kilometers aboard, or ahead rather, and then leveling up. Okay, I get to choose how to level them up, it seems. So Kura is which person? So I can... Is he the worker, I guess? Is he... I have no idea. I have no idea what he is. I'm going to give him... maximum health. That seems good. He's Brojo Lance Corporal. Hooray! His new dexterity means he has suppressive fire now. as well as controlled burst. So more abilities, more good. And then he can become nothing else right now, it seems. Very well. Friends, it's been another hour since last ad break, so let's go ahead and take a 3-minute ad. After that, back to our game with our character who's going to use his ladle to destroy the Russian troops. So 3 minutes now. Let's try to finish out yesterday's, or 2 days ago's crossword. We have a gigantic pile of crosswords to finish. We'll see how it goes. Hello, What a Man Baby. After checking out this game, what's my take? I'm really enjoying it. Yeah, this game is definitely going to get a positive review from me pretty soon. We've only done 2 missions, but being able to switch back and forth between playing as the train and playing as the troops is pretty darn good. All right, you really believe that pack of lies? I have no idea what that is. Complete antithesis. Something opposite, clearly. But what kind of opposite? Stone cold for lacking in warmth is right. Sat on a wall is what Humpty Dumpty did for having a fall. I'm not sure. Oh, it's polar. Polar opposite, of course. Supplier for home repair projects. The hardware store. Good. A twig to a snowman. A twig is the arm, probably. Something like that. What O means in XOXO? That's the hug. The X is the kiss. Ghostbusters actor and co-writer Ramis? What's his name? I can't remember right now. Serves you right. Ha! Is it Harold? I think it's Harold, possibly. Renee, who played the mother of Thor. It must be Renee Rousseau, I think. Prepare as water for pasta. Boil. Something like that. Title for Springfield Elementary School, Seymour Skinner on The Simpsons. I think he's the principal, isn't he? Yeah, he is indeed. Bait holder. A hook holds bait. Decorative metal containers for baked treats. Something cookie tin, I believe. Yeah, cookie tins. A red Muppet in the Smithsonian's National Museum of American History. It's Elmo. Good. Ali Wong or Tiffany Haddish. I think they're actresses or comedians. No idea. Pay to play money. Well, payola, historically. Oh, it's a little cookie wrong. Thanks for catching that. Word before media or transit. Media, but no idea. A spot where the sun don't shine. A shadow. A cave. A Seacrest who's slated to be the next host of Wheel of Fortune. Is he really? Ryan Seacrest as next host of Wheel of Fortune. Amazing. All right. Piece of DNA, for example, is a strand of DNA. Places often furnished with twin XL beds. Dorm rooms have those. Cause sleepiness. To bore. Okay, so it's don't bet on it, which means Xfinity and Verizon are not ISPs. ITPs? Lime is definitely right. I have never heard of ITPs. Wait, don't bet on... No, don't believe it. We're good. ILPs. Nope, don't believe it's wrong. Don't be so naive. Don't be so naive. I apologize, big dummy. Instrument that doesn't make a sound, no matter how enthusiastically you play it. The air guitar. Curve in an algebra textbook. The parabola. Greek yogurt brand is oikos, which means home, or homing. Like hedgehogs and sea urchins. Spiny. Legendary figure whose annual journey is tracked by NORAD, Santa. Elizabeth of WandaVision is Olsen. Is that an E or an O? Pay to play money is the ante. Good, good. Friends of Eeyore and Tigger is Pooh Bear. Plum Tomato that shares its name with the capital of Italia, the Roma. Blank you not, I kid you not. Well played. Nice. Clothesline is the Hem. Included in the email is CC's. There we go. Thursday puzzle done. Very good, very good. I'll have another one of these to do in just a bit here. I'm going to pull up today's puzzle so don't forget about doing so. Now the Monday. No, unfortunately today is still the Friday. last week Friday was this year in film. This one is this year in music. I guarantee I can get none of those right. So we'll see. We haven't done this week's Wednesday either, I believe. Yeah, this is the problem with short stream weeks, is I don't get hardly anything done. All right. Yep, got Wednesday also. All right, the backlog is substantial. We'll see how it goes in a little bit. But between now and then, let's get back to our beloved game of train. A few of you sent some messages during crossword that I ignored. Yeah, thank you, What a Man Baby. I'm glad I tried to be positive. I'm glad that makes you feel pretty good. Good seeing you, Fernanthus. Good seeing you, Jim. Hello, everybody. And you're all discussing indie games. What's the most famous indie game? I'm going to say it's probably RimWorld. Like, RimWorld is a super famous indie game. I don't know. I actually don't know the answer to that. Oh, no, Minecraft. I apologize. Minecraft is obviously the most famous indie game of all time. That's my answer. I'm sticking with it forever and always. Okay. About Czech indie games in particular. Oh, I apologize. In that case, I have no idea. Notches all of us. Time to unlock some kind of new ability for this character. He's currently a machine gunner. We can also make him... Oh! We can level up his machine gunning, I believe. Or make him a worker or a doctor, engineer. So you can have characters multi-specialized, looks like. Anton Kuru is avaricious. So using him grants better prices when trading. Also affects dialogue. He believes in the Lord. He is focused and an herbalist and sickly. So can get ill more often. Has a chance of getting herbs from forests and lakes. And then also more focused on work efficiency. Okay, so now I can unlock something he is not. So... I guess just a worker would be good. Oh, we can see what it takes to unlock each one. So he wants an engineer, he needs one more intelligence point. Ah, what complexity. Well, clearly you become a worker also. Good. Good. So that one's done now. Let's get our next worker, our next character to level up. Weren't there additional ones to level up? We can see the people inside of each car also. I love that so much. Hello, infantry car number 2. So you just leveled up. It must show me somewhere who's to level up. Maybe here? What's this flashy thing? Each soldier specializes. There we go. So I'm going to find the people who I can level up. This is my current sniper, I believe. He can also become an engineer. We will do that. So as sniper, what affects aim, if anything? Intelligence affects the work efficiency of doctors and engineers. Charisma helps cooks. Will affects critical health, work efficiency of workers and engineers. Fitness helps with health, melee damage, time to aim. Smarty guy for sure. Because that he can now distract people and move quickly. Wait, do you level up again? Wow, more scout level up. Let's give you greater dexterity for faster aiming, or better aiming. And then you have a special role. And like I said, you'll become an engineer. Probably need more than that. Oops. Alright, I think that's all we got for now. So he gets more cards here. A scout, a worker, and an engineer. Nice. And the last person to level up... Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here are the people we can potentially level up, I think. Oh, I see. So each character can have up to 4 special abilities. So our machine gunner currently has Stabilize, which helps us raise people who are down. And then Focus Fire. So we can now do Controlled Burst and Suppressive Fire also. Eventually we'll probably have more than 4 skills. And then Scout Friend here, you can do Distract and Run Fast like Sonic. Now, are the blue ones passive? So he just moves faster always. Where the machine gunner, the passive is controlled burst. Burst costs lower, but chance to hit increased. Cool. And last one here, we make him move silently if we want to, so you can get it in charge more easily perhaps. But can you level up too? Yes. This is the person who rushes in, so higher HP is what's really needed. Good, good. And now we can do silent steps too. And get new roll as well. The one thing you can do is to get additional machine gunner. So more than a machine gunner could be good, I suppose. Alright. Then we want to find where we do your abilities. So this part is a tiny bit fiddly. Figure out where each person's abilities are. Also, a list of consumables. So we can feed him if we want to. Do you have to choose who to feed over and over again? Possibly. So silent steps for you. Cat. Now, is there a way I can heal these people intentionally? So it seems like they're able to eat whatever level of food we want to. We can starve them a little bit if we need to do so. And I have points to spend on Drap also. Drap is historically... Who are you again? Another scout. So more points in dexterity. Good. Is everyone leveled up now? Looking like yes. Good. Good. Everyone's at home. Tiny bit fiddly. Let's continue on the train. Choo choo! Our Dr. Car? Oh, do I have to put people in the Dr. Car to heal up? Ah! So this part was not explained to me, but move people to the hospital. Look at him in the hospital! Look at the doctor working. It's great. Up here we have infantry people doing those squats, getting big and strong. We got people hanging out and having a drink. Up here we have some storage items. The artillery car for bombarding the enemy. And then up front, our towing bull locomotive. Chugga chugga, etc. Okay, we zoom out a little bit. What do we see? Still continuing on. Down here, 2 buttons. Injured people and idle soldiers. So can I put the idle soldiers into other kinds of jobs? And if so, how do I do that? Ah, so we can have machine gunners hanging out if need be. So people who are currently idle, how do I find that? Maybe all the people are idle. No, they're busy currently. Huh. Okay, maybe the workers... these are people on squads. So squads you can make when they're ready to leave. Now, these are all injured. So you're in good shape. You're currently stoking the engine. My current guess is that people are largely assigned on their own. That person is also recovering the hospital car. Better in there. Yeah, just believing they're all... found one! I found someone who's unassigned. I have no idea. The train is our home base. Yes, yes, yes. Health and combat health. Soldiers' injuries to be treated both in the mission and on the train. Keep them healthy. So there's lots we can read if we want to, but maintaining the well-being of your soldiers is one of the primary responsibilities. Soldiers get ill or injured, and if their health drops to 0, then they die. Health is replenished by resting, by using consumables, or by a doctor at a point of interest or in the hospital car. Whew. Health and mission, however, follows different rules. On default difficulty, that's what we have, the first time a soldier's health drops to 0, they enter a down state. They can be saved with heal or stabilize. However, there's a chance the saved soldier will receive a permanent negative trait for going down. The time to save a soldier from dying is limited and influenced by soldiers' willpower. The second time a soldier's health drops to 0, they die. However, if a soldier receives damage large enough, they'll die instantly. Additionally, any healing during the mission is temporary. You need to provide proper recovery at the mission, as soldiers' health will drop according to injuries. Got it, got it, got it. What else here? Heal the train. So make sure people are in the train and give them a doctor. Good. Health in combat. Roll progression is leveling up. Soldier rank, that. And train movement. Needs fuel, an engineer, and a worker all. Be aware, when the locomotive is in operation, it suffers wear and tear and will need repairs. Also the case with railroad cars. The speed of the locomotive can be adjusted. Faster mode consumes more fuel. Both the train's speed and its overall fuel consumption are affected by the type of locomotive in use. We get new locomotives, I love it. As well as the traits of the soldiers on board. Cool. Acting as crew. Occasionally, an event will occur that brings the train to a stop. The speed control interface will be disabled, and to get the train moving again, you have to take some kind of action. This might mean assigning a new engineer or a worker, or fixing a mechanical problem. Sometimes it may be an important mission needs completing before you can continue on the journey. Alright, lots of possible things to do. I hope my train continues functioning. Chugga 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 woo woo. Save that game! Will the bridge be functional? Yeah, I wish we could intentionally stop anywhere we want to. That'd be pretty darn great. I think we have 2 workers. Yeah, day shift and night shift guy. Ah, shopping list. I've been called into the offices of the Major. What you got? Captain, as you're aware, we're low on some critical supplies. We got some in Tsukunichi, but not enough to go, and we have a long way to go. So we have fuel, food, money, wood, metal, cloth, herbs, and gunpowder. What do you want, man? What do you want? We're in good shape. There's a village ahead called Kaluga. Send a squad there and have them buy more food and herbs they have some. Alright. Our first ever shopping trip. Send a squad in to buy resources, buy food and herbs and cloth. Cap. So I want us to stop at Kaluga. I want to create a new squad. So who's available to be combat-y? Who's not currently deployed? This person is, I believe, a doctor. Is that right? Yeah, kind-hearted, so better doctoring. Okay, it can be a grenadier and a sniper. Moving them off the machine gun post. So you're also a sniper. Move from squad 1 to squad 2. Good. And then we want at least 1 doctor as well, and 1 machine gunner as well. The people are shifting from one squad to the other for now. That's fine. And ideally we want the rifleman. We only have the 1 rifleman. He's in pretty bad shape, I believe. Yeah, there he is being injured. So maybe it's strange to think. It's strange to think, are these people actually the best? Like, if we're not fighting, it's probably better to send some trade people. So who is the good trader guy we saw? It's Kraus here. He's already on the team, I believe. Yes? No, let's move him over. So 2 snipers, a machine gunner, a grenadier, and we'll say a second grenadier. Who needs doctors? No, we should definitely move 1 doctor over. Okay, we have a second team now. And I think I can't deploy them until we actually get a little closer. I wonder if we'll intentionally stop there. We'll cross the bridge first. Yeah, I really feel like I may not be using the train correctly. When it eventually explodes, the words be important. Alright, send that squad. Wait, how do I send you? Deploy. Yes. Okay, so the squad is leaving our train. I think we should probably stop while the squad is going. If not, they'll have to run and catch back up to us. Do I have open soldiers? Stamina, morale, rank, alphabetical health. Is there any way to see who's not currently working? I really don't think there is, unfortunately. So you're in squad 1, so you move over to help there. Can you leave a squad behind? I'm actually not sure if you can. Your people arrived at the village and are meeting with the village elder. Hello, everyone. Welcome, soldiers. What brings you here in trying times? We come to trade. We need food and herbs to treat the sick and the wounded. I see. Well, I'm afraid I have to disappoint you. The boys of the Red Army have already taken all the extra food we had. Military requisition, they said, for the good of the state, you see. But you can visit Elijah's store. He's a good lad. He'll have something you can use. Alright, so we are here now doing the shopping. We can also ask, how are the Reds? One would think that everything would calm down now that the Great War is over. They recruit and requisition like they're getting ready for another war. We don't hear much here, I'm afraid. Thanks much. Now we can engage in the merchanting. And we do have an avaricious person along who will help us do better. So, we're told to buy all the food. There is no food. What do you mean there's no food? I clearly see so much food, just none for me. I said to buy the herbs we got. If I buy absolutely all of them, what would happen? It's quite a bit of money. So move, I'll say half over. And then cloth needed as well. Let's go and move over, I don't know, another 50 or so. And then wood and fuel. Sure. Buy a little of each. Now, what is wood used for? Can it be burned as well? Used to repair and upgrade a train car. Can be used for crafting research. Can be dismantled to fuel. Alright. Well, let's go up to 15 of this. Now, over here, I have other things I can trade to them, but I want to keep all of my things, I suspect. So, just trade the money out. Hopefully bought enough. Bring that squad home. Bring them home. Are they returning then? They are returning. And I kind of want to see if I move the train if they can catch up to it, but I'm not sure. This game does seem kind of quiet at times. I think I have it at max volume, both on my my volume panel as well as in the game itself, but it's kind of a quiet one. Running through the cars and seeing if everyone's all healed up. Yeah, they look to be. The stamina is kind of low, though. How do I fix stamina, I wonder? Probably just letting them have off time. Some people are day shift, some night shift. This game seems very chill till it isn't. Absolutely. It's a ridiculously chill game on the train, and then suddenly, oh gosh, they're not. We didn't get a pop-up saying we're all home, but I guess we are all home. So forward goes the train. Forward, all of you. And one soldier is doing absolutely nothing. You're one of my doctors, I believe. So. Cool. The hospital car, I believe everyone might be healed up right now. We have one patient who can go. Forward, forward. Finally, a moment of peace among chaos. So all my hospital people are healed up now. So I can move my doctors forward possibly into the artillery car. So all the spots are taken right now. There are no open spots in the engine, so really there's just nothing to do right now to hang out. I wonder how many more train cars we can get. Is it possible to deploy a force? Not that way. One second. So I'll move the other squad here. Squad 1. Squad 2 can go out. Hello, Noms. How are you?
Wow.
How's it going, Noms?
I'm okay. We rescheduled the rest of our call
Why is that?
because he was still at work.
Oh my goodness. Wait, what?
Yeah.
I guess it's Friday back in the U.S.
Yeah. It was Friday at, I think, 7 p.m. and he still had other work to do.
He sounds like you.
Yeah, well, apparently no, he doesn't sound like me because Monday and Friday afternoons and all of Wednesday, he schedules us out of office.
Ah, I see. So he goes in only a couple days a week.
Yeah.
And does all the work. You should also.
Oh no, but today is Friday there, right?
I see.
He's usually not even there, so they had a bunch of stuff going on today.
I
and
understand.
he got his COVID shot, so he feels very tired.
Poor buddy.
Yeah, so I told him we can reschedule for tomorrow.
That's very nice of you.
Yeah.
So what time tomorrow is the call?
Same time.
Ah, very good.
Oh, yeah.
You back to say things?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
What would you like to say?
Remember how we were talking about the vacation that we're gonna be taking in a little bit here?
I look forward to it.
Yeah, and you know how you found some places, some prospective places?
I found some places.
I have decided that the first place that you found is the best place, and we should go there.
Really?
Because I found exactly where it is on the map. Because you said that there's something next door. It says on the thing that there's something next door. So I found the thing that's next door, and I looked up all the reviews of it, and I've decided that you are correct. That is the best place.
Excellent. This was a moment of tension this morning. So, Nam's asked me to look into this mountain resort area to go to, and Nam's asked me to do some research, and did a lot of research. I found places to go, and then this morning Nam said, we should stay in a hotel instead.
Because I know you really like them.
Oh, but
I know you really like them.
But I'm very glad the place that I found to go to is one you want to go to.
It is indeed the best place.
A
And you know
victory!
you know what part of what makes it the best place?
What?
Is a great deal.
Yeah, it's a very traditional looking place, and the thing right next door is actually an izakaya. Mm-hmm. So the person who runs this Airbnb also runs a little restaurant next door.
And so I found the restaurant next door. You know how I found it?
How'd you find it?
Well, okay, so Airbnb tells me around the location it is, right?
Yes.
And so I go to that location in Google Maps, and I typed in find all the izakayas. I was afraid there was going to be like 20 of them.
No.
But no, there are only 2.
Yeah.
And in the photos of the Airbnb, they have like the name of the Airbnb is kind of listed, or like you see a flag with it on it. And the Airbnb and the restaurant next door don't have exactly the same name, but it's like Mr. Smith's Airbnb and Mr. Smith's izakaya.
Good job. Good job.
And so I found the izakaya. It looks adorable.
That's good. So when are we going?
Do you want me to go ahead and book it?
Yeah, if you go ahead and book it, just
All
in
right,
case other people do.
I got to get to my Airbnb account.
It's been a while.
Yeah, and then book it. And I'll be like, hello, I'm not from the States. This is a U.S. account, but I am here in Tokyo. I should write it in Japanese just to make them feel better.
Possibly. Someone clip this moment. The first time I've ever been right on stream. Hooray! I'm important. I'm correct. Nam, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah. And so now I have more time this morning. What should I do with it? Maybe I'll go take a bath. Maybe I'll read a book.
Please.
Maybe I will knit and watch a TV and read a book all at the same time. Oh, in the bath.
Oh, Noms. Please do get the place first, though.
Okay, I'll do that.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Excellent. I'll see you after a while.
And then we're going to have to find Mr. Fritz a place.
Oh, how long are we going?
Oh, it'll only be 2 days. They recommend two days for this mountain resort.
I think that Fritz probably can stay here for 2 days on his own. We'll have some friends come visit. Emma and Elle have said they'd look after Fritz at some point if we need. So, that is the sound the cat makes all day. Noms, thank you.
Maybe they would appreciate me.
Maybe?
I mean, Em will never meet him.
That's true. Because Fritz is afraid of men.
Even though he's kind of smaller.
Yeah, I don't know.
Not the tallest man.
Anyway, good seeing you.
Yeah.
All right. So engine malfunction. Slowly, a loud metallic clang.
Suddenly.
What'd I say?
Slowly.
Suddenly, a loud metallic clang echoes through the air, and the train begins to slow down. It seems the engine is broken down. You see Major Gajika coming towards you with a frown on his face. What? The damn thing broke again. Captain assigned some workers to fix the locomotive so we can continue to Moscow. My garbage locomotive broke down. Now, I wonder if this kind of event happens every time this place, or if the game is somewhat random. I hope it's random, but I kind of guess it's the same thing each time. We'll see. And there's no point in waiting aimlessly for repairs to finish. Let's take advantage of that. Send a squad to look for supplies. We got a long way to go. Need to make the most of every moment.
Are you gonna get ambushed?
I hope not. We'll see. We hope we're on surprises today.
Oh, no.
I don't have a good feeling about the meeting with General Morsov.
No.
What are you waiting for, Captain? Get to work! Alright, our mission's called
mean.
Foraging. He's not mean, he's just intentional.
Is this how I should talk to people at school? What are you waiting for? Get to work!
Might be a little bit much. So this team apparently was lost behind Russian lines. Is actually in history. And instead of trying to get through the war to the west, went east to Vladivostok and then took a boat back home.
This is totally a movie.
I'm sure it is.
I mean, yeah, like someone should make this a movie.
Maybe so. All right.
You like train movies?
I do like train movies. Chugga, chugga, chugga,
You
chugga.
like the beginning of Indiana Jones that was on a train?
I did. It's imperative to check the condition of the locomotive and each car, as a destroyed locomotive means game over.
Oh no.
And a destroyed car loses functionality. Check the train's user interface in the top left corner of the screen and click the Repairs and Upgrades tab of individual cars.
Are you in the portion of the game where they're still teaching you how to play the game?
Absolutely.
Oh gosh, goodbye. Hey, that part.
Why do you hate that part?
This is why I don't get very far in games. I'm very impatient.
You are very impatient. All right, time to move workers over to fix this thing. So the fellow who's stoking the locomotive does not need to do anything else because it's not currently functional. And then a second worker for the night shift, keeping it going. From the cannon post, should probably keep people on the cannon, I suspect. And all the other weapons as well. All the workers who are squad 2. And I'm still super confused about how to determine who should do these things without clicking through absolutely everyone. But anybody on squad 2 is not allowed to go, as squad 2 is going to be going out in a moment here. So I move you to daytime. No dragging and dropping, unfortunately. Get rid of you. And you load Roman? No. Benict? Cannon guy, head on over. Alright, so y'all repair that engine. Takes 2 minutes or hours. And they put up their scaffolding. Good to good. My other cars are in decent shape. We'll have to repair them at some point. But while they're doing that, let's go do our foraging mission into the forest. Oh, forest or lake? And the forest fire out there also. Let's do the forest fire. Potentially get the benefits of food and herbs both. Or in the lake we get just food. Well, let's do the combined one then. Go squad go! Got a doctor, a sniper, a grenadier, and a machine gunner. Kind of want to change out one of the snipers, or you can add more people. What I truly want is the riflemen. No more repairing, only more troops. So you can send a whole bunch more people. Like 10 in total if you want to. Alright, they're heading out. We could send squad 1 in the other direction, but I recognize if we do that, the train will probably not get fixed. And we're still not sure if we can be ambushed at some point. Not quite sure on that one. I want to see if my wood is going down as repairs are happening. 100 Grenadiers, bad idea. We can pick up the pieces of meat afterwards. Alright, so search for the food. There's the foraging. Report, Major. We searched the area and gathered what was usable. The situation was affected because Maximilian Drop has trait Hunter. He caught some game also. The herbalist found additional herbs. The avaricious man ate the poison berries. No. He's now sickly. What? Ill lowers health and morale. They do not rest to get healed. They could become severely ill. After 24 hours in infantry gets better, we'll move into the hospital car for sure. But everyone's coming home now. And then we'll send somebody else out to the lake, probably. The game is paused. That's why no one's moving. In case you're not on the Discord, I've determined what our playthrough of RimWorld's going to be. It's going to be a caravan playthrough. And I've decided the characters in the playthrough, it's going to be a science-based playthrough. And I realize caravan plus science seems like it makes no sense. But I got an idea for a really fun RimWorld playthrough. We're probably going to lose instantly, but it's going to be a good time. It's a very good time, I think. Locomo's ready to go again. So what I'm planning to do is to send our squad out to the lake. Except the fellow's ill. Ill guy needs to go into the hospital train first. Good. And then the squad goes out here and we'll catch up to them in a moment. Ill guy, no. How do I remove you from this? Okay, I have to go to the squad page, I believe, to do that. Edit squad. Out you go. So we lost the grenadier. That's probably fine. Alright, so you all go here then. It does cost 2 points in stamina, I believe. I'm not sure on that. Alright. Then to move people back into the engineering roles here. Nope, not the injured guy. Sorry. Gotta make sure he goes back to the hospital. Machine gunners. Our repairing guy moves over. Anybody who's currently repairing can do their worker jobs instead. Stoking and repairing. Is anybody else currently repairing? No. That's a durability's low. I want to move a worker into durability. I wonder if they can repair durability while we're moving. Or does that actually stop the train? That stops the train. Okay, that's fine. They're both day and night shifts to cover, so schedule soldiers accordingly. I think we did so. So now it is nighttime, which means that nobody's currently repairing. Okay. Team is still moving though. Hopefully they don't get caught out. Will we be doing normal science? No. This science is going to be a paradigm reshaping science. I cannot wait for it. Should be great. Should be great. Alright, so David Roseprima moved over. He's the night shift engineer. Currently doing no job. And then Vit Kuklek can help with repair as well. Good old Vit. Who is not a worker, he's only an engineer. Okay. Did I see new stuff for Stellaris Nexus? I didn't, Thorn. Is Stellaris Nexus that like one-on-one multiplayer game? Or maybe it's just it's some kind of multiplayer thing, I think. I don't recall exactly what it is, but it's definitely a game that I saw come out, but I didn't play at all. Alright. Train reloaded. Chugga 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 chugga. Woo woo. Hey, Whimsical Book. Thank you for the Prime sub, Whimsical Book. I like your name very much, and thanks for being here with us. I will be delighted by your name forevermore. Thanks for the Prime sub. So I've yet to move the speed to overdrive. I don't want to waste my precious fuel. Also, I'm surprised we can't go visit random villages or go behold the burning forest. Are we at the lake? Try to catch fish. Alright, so you have to push a button to make them do their job. And then train, time stop again. Stars Nexus is... I want to read that. Let me pause first. Stars Nexus is coming out on Tuesday. Okay, I saw when it was first announced, but I didn't actually know the game was coming out. Maybe we'll play that on Tuesday then. Maybe. Having a good time with this game, but I am curious what else we should try at various points. Also, getting close to Moscow. There'd be so many army people there. Gathering at the point of interest is finished. Get the resources. Hello, Phil! Thank you for the resub also. Is your check engine light on? The train is smoking. Oh, you. Phil, thank you for the resub and for the hilariousness as always. Our foraging went well because we had a hunter. The lake was full of fish. Fortunately, Maximilian Drop was with us. And it was like magic. Maximilian was able to pull out one fish after another, making the trip a great success. Axis, you deleted a message. Daxix, that's your first mod action. What'd you delete? You deleted Jim's message, we love books. Well, Axis is firmly opposed to books, it seems. 1,000 combat roll for doing the fishing. Good job, team. Let's go home. I bet eventually we can move people from place to place to place instead of return to the trade each time. I'm going to start moving slowly forward, and we'll see if they catch up. They're not going to catch up, oh lord. Alright, everyone's home. Forward! Oh, when you're out like this, you can't see the train cars. I was worried we left the train cars behind somehow. But we are now flying along. Alright, welcome to Moskva! Hopefully he's get left alone. Here's the journal. Go to Moscow. We're doing that. There are soldiers joining us. Huh. Not sure why the journal popped up just then. We're getting close to that midpoint there. Start a mission with 8 people, apparently. Gonna be a big one. Oh, as we go, we can see exactly how much coal we're using at each place. I see. But thus far, there's just one giant train line all the way through. Huh. Alright, and with that, we've arrived at Moscow. Let's conquer it. I don't think that's going to work at all. Alright, 12 stamina to go there. That said, friends, that said, I think that's going to be it for me today. I had a good time for sure. On Monday, I'll be back for more of this. We will conquer Moscow on Monday. For now, though, thanks for the kindness. Thanks for hanging out. Let's find someone to raid host. Let's go ahead and see who else is playing this game and see what we can do. Hope you have a nice weekend for sure. And what are the games available? It's called, what? The Last Train Home. Look, it's me. Hello, Resorty. Okay. This person says, new game, Happy Friday. What a nice person this person is. So, the person's name is... What's your name again? Your name is Deckhard Aura. Good. So, we'll do, raid this guy. Hopefully he's nice. When you go over there, offer the hello friend, offer a good time, and thank you again for hanging out today. It was lovely and good. Appreciate you a lot. Farewell, goodbye. Thank you for being a friend.